Hi, y'all. This is Genevieve with Belladonna Moonbeams. How are y'all doing? I'm doing much better. I'm still not back to 100%, but I'm back here. And I never thought I would skip a day, but I felt horrible. So this is the weekend reading for my water signs, which are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. I decided that after it took 20 minutes to do all the signs 2 weeks ago or last week, I'm not sure which, that it would be time to switch that up. So I am going to be pulling cards from the Urban Crow Oracle. Sorry, I had to read it. And this is a deck by this lady named MJ Cullinane. And I love her work. Except she's got a new one that doesn't even talk to me, so I'm not buying it. And I'm still waiting on one that I've ordered from a third-party company that she licensed her work with. But I have most of her decks, whether they're tarot or oracle. I'm just saying. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull a card for air signs in general. And it says survival. So that tells me that right now, y'all are feeling like you're just drowning in stuff. You don't feel like this time is a good time for you. And you're just needing to survive it. So how do you survive when you're going through these tough periods? And because we've entered Aquarius, the age of Aquarius, but we're also in the sign of Aquarius, so there's a lot of air energy going on and you're just going, ugh. But so how are you going to do that? The best way I can tell you to do that is to ground. That could be running barefoot outside if you live in a place that you're not going to freeze in. I do not. Well, some days it's been gorgeous, other days it's not. And I have been sick, so I'm probably not going barefoot today. Secondly, though, you can play with your crystals. Like I have this lovely citrine right here, and I just want to hold it. I really do. I saw it, and I'm just like, oh. So what is it that's going to take you to ground? Burning incense. Drying some roses. When I'm drying them out of my oven, I feel all nice and witchy and grounded. So you're going to have to find for yourself what it is that's going to ground you. It could just be reading or watching TV, because sometimes you just need to quiet the mind. None of y'all have ever gone through that, right? Okay, so now, because we're in the sign of Aquarius, we're going to pull for Aquarius first. And this card says protection. This tells me, Aquarius, that you need to be protecting yourself. You need to be putting up your shields. You're letting too many people come into your energy and zap it. You've got too many people that are trying to take from your energy. However, you need to stop giving up the energy. You're like, what? Well, for example, if you get drunk, you've given up your energy. I'm not saying a glass of wine. I'm saying if you get drunk or if you get too loaded in any way, then your energy is just dissipating. And that's not what you want to do, especially in this time that y'all are feeling so overwhelmed anyway. So I want you to really look at what it is that you need to do to put up your protection. Is that to wear an amulet? Is that to make an amulet? Is that to order protection powder from me and wash your floors with it? Is that to go buy a broomstick and put it by your doors to sweep out any negative energy? There's so many things like that you can do to protect yourself. And I generally have some of those going on anyway. I have a broom by both doors. I often mop with protection powder. Just things like that. I'm also going to make a protection oil this week, so it'll be easier to add to your mop water. You can order that. I'm not trying or you can make your own. I taught you how to make your own on one of my videos. But you definitely need to put up some protection in your shields. Okay, Geminis. Anomaly. This week is going to be an anomaly for you. That means things aren't going to be the way you expect them or the way they normally are. That could be winning the lottery. Hopefully I win the lottery, but anyway. But this week is definitely going to be different than you expect it to be. And I'm not saying it's going to be worse. I'm just saying it's going to be different. It's going to be an anomaly. So be prepared for that. Be prepared that when the earth feels like it's shifting, I'm not talking literally, I'm talking figuratively, that when you feel like, oh my goodness, that's not what I counted on, that you just go with the flow. Roll with the punches, all that stuff that talks about. And now for our Libras, growth. This is your week to grow. Okay, so what is growth? Growth is to study something or to just learn from the universe. Learn from what it is that you have inside of you, because you have so many of the answers inside of you. But you have to make those choices to learn. And you need to grow. That could be watching a video on this. It could be watching the old video, The Secret. It could be watching some YouTube videos on growth or on shadow work or on something that you need to do. And I don't have your answer, except that this is a week that you need to grow. Namaste, y'all. If you want to do a private reading, send me a text, 405-512-9400. We can get something on our schedule on Zoom. And, of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel so you never miss another video again. Bye-bye.